It says we are live.
Yes, we are.
We is live. It's Saturday night. I know we said we weren't going to go live tonight because we were supposed to go to a concert, but you could this way more, so you don't have so much to steal. There you go. I know we said we weren't going to go live tonight because we were going to a concert, but
Kind
give me a
of.
kiss. Hi, my name is Renee.
And I'm Gil from the Rich Relationship Refuge.
And we are excited to be with you guys tonight. Initially, we had said we were going to go to a concert, and there's a reason why we didn't go, and it's because we waited until the last minute to schedule it, and the tickets were like $180 a piece. And which one of us you thought didn't want to pay that amount?
It would have been worth it to me.
No.
But you know how that goes. Sometimes you have to put a line on whether you feel something is worth the date. And she's worth it, but that was something she
It's
wanted.
worth the date, but it's just a matter of us being good stewards with our resources. How many of you will go to a concert to see somebody that you really not like in love with and pay $180 a ticket? I'm going to say I would not. There are people that I would, but this was not one of them. And so tonight we are going to do something in honor. Tomorrow is Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day
Happy
to
Mother's
everybody
Day
who's
to
out
all
there.
you moms. We love you guys. We know that being a mom is a big responsibility that's never ending. And so we just want to say we honor you. We give you your flowers. We serenade you. Happy Mother's Day.
Because it is a tough job. You guys are not only the homemakers, but you're the continuity in the family. You're the staple. You're the glue. You're the all of that. So
Yeah.
we celebrate moms. Happy Mother's Day to you if you're a mom.
And so I want you to share something because Gil was really close to his mom. His mom was an amazing woman. So I want you to share something because your mom is in heaven with Jesus.
Yeah.
But something that you would like for mothers, a single mom, to know that you would tell your mom.
Wait, say the question again.
Something that you would want single moms to know about their kids, like from a child of a single parent to single moms.
I would say I can only recall, well, it's many things that I can recall, but one thing that I always think about when it comes to my mom on Mother's Day is how, well, really two things. One was how much she encouraged us to be independent as far as not so much depending on her for everything. We also, my sister and brother, we all knew that as a single mom, there's a lot of things that you have to do. So we always tried to, or at least I believe I did, I tried to make things easier. And I think my sister and brother did also because you tend to raise yourself a lot when you're with single moms, well, what single moms do, but she taught us to be independent of not just her doing everything for us, and she also empowered us and let us live life. When I say that, I'm talking about understanding that the decisions that we make now, there are consequences to them, and we're going to have to live it out and walk it out, whatever it was, even at an early age. And so that's what I think about her. She really made us independent. We were dependent on her, obviously, as mom, but we were independent, or she taught us to be independent when it comes to just raising and just trying to grow up and
That's
do the
you
right
said
thing.
it was two. What's the other one?
That was the other one. The other one was the freedom.
Yeah.
She also, not only with the independence, what I said about the consequences of choices and decisions, I think she let us make decisions and choices early that we had to make, really, as far as being young and being out there. Not that she wasn't allowing us to have oversight, or she wasn't just cutting us loose and just letting us run wild in the streets and stuff like that, but she taught us that the choices and decisions that you make, there are consequences that go along with them. So think about it before you make them. So dependent, but also freedom.
Yeah.
So
So
if I
Gil's
have to
the
say.
middle child, and I'm the oldest child.
So
And-
what about you?
So, and my mom was a single mom too. And the thing that I can say that I really believe my mom taught me as the oldest, and the thing that I would say to a single mom is your children are watching you, and they are going to learn from you what to do and what not to do. So single moms, just be encouraged that whatever decisions your kids make, you don't own them. Because I think sometimes as moms, we have a lot of mom guilt. And so I would say to single moms, don't feel responsible for all the choices that your children make, because at the end of the day, we are a product of our choices and our environment. It's not just one or the other. And so just be encouraged, and happy Mother's Day to the moms, all the moms out there.
So we just wanted to come on tonight just because we were off a couple weeks, had to take a breather. We're going to be starting up some more marriage stuff here in next weekend.
Yes.
But we just want to come on tonight and just say happy Mother's Day, but also, now this is Renee, y'all.
Yeah,
I know
we're
me,
gonna have
I want,
fun, y'all. We're gonna have fun.
we appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
Thanks
If you
for
just
joining
joined
us.
us, and happy Mother's Day to Naomi. I see that. Mr. John.
Hey.
Mr. John, thank you guys for joining us.
We're gonna have fun tonight. So tonight we're gonna play a game, and we're gonna play a game and we want you to, invite some people on that you know. If you're at home by yourself, call some friends up, invite them on. If you guys have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. We want you to be a part of our community. Hit the bell notification so that you know when new videos are coming out. But tonight we're gonna play a game, and it's called Never Have I Ever. And then we're gonna split it, and we're gonna do questions to see how well you know each other, because it's important that you get to know each other. One of the things that we talked about, this is May, is Mental Health Month. What's some of the ways you take care of yourself? One of the things that I talked about is having fun. Just getting to know each other, getting to know yourself. And so we're gonna play this game, and so we want you guys to play it with us. And we're gonna start. You want me to ask you the first question?
Sure.
And if you guys have relationship questions, please put them in the chat. We will answer those as well.
Or even put your responses, because this is designed for you to play with your significant other, your partner, your spouse, or even just a friend.
Yes.
Because what it's really designed about really is, just like everybody knows when it comes to relationships, communication is the foundation.
Yes.
And the only way you can communicate is by asking questions.
Yeah.
The only way you learn things about each other is by asking questions. And sometimes when you've been together for a while, you start taking things for granted, or
Yeah.
you just think you know everything already.
Right.
But you may be surprised when you ask questions.
So the first question is, these are questions about relationships. So the first question is, this is a heavy one. What is your biggest fear?
What is my biggest fear? I would probably say, and this is unrehearsed, so this
Yeah.
is going straight live. So you can ask yourself these questions. What is your biggest fear?
Put it in the chat.
Well, I know I have security in heaven because I've accepted Christ as my Savior. I would probably say my biggest fear. Wow. Just for the sake of this.
I can answer what you think.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you
Okay.
answer. I'm thinking about
Okay,
it.
he's thinking about it, so I'm going to answer. My biggest fear is that I will leave the earth and not leave what God put inside of me. One of the things Gil's grandma used to always say, a lot of ideas and a lot of wealth is in the grave. I want to make sure that the things that God has put in my heart, that when I'm gone, it's not gone, that it stays here in the earth. That's my biggest fear, is that I don't create successors from the success that we've experienced.
And I would probably say, and it's that not necessarily about purpose and those things, so all that is important. I would say that I didn't make a difference in somebody else's life. When I talk about, I'm thinking about family. I didn't leave you guys taken care of.
Oh, you doing that?
No, well, that's, you said biggest fear, but
Okay.
then I don't leave my family better off even after I'm gone.
Do you
If
mean financially, emotionally, spiritually?
I would say all of those things, but for me as a man, I would say honestly, it would probably be financially secure when I'm gone. That's one of my biggest fears.
That's
So-
why he works so hard. So to you, what is your biggest fear? Tell us in the chat. Or you guys ask these questions of each other, because these are the kind of things you need to know. Okay, you want to do another? We want to skip and then go to the
No,
never
you can
have
just
I ever?
you can jump around,
Okay. Okay.
just jump around,
Okay.
make it fun. If you got a question right there, put your question in there.
Yeah.
This is totally unrehearsed, so you can put your question
Yeah,
in there.
feel free to put your
because
questions in the chat.
we wanted to do something a little bit lighter, since it's Mother's Day weekend. We didn't want to do anything heavy on relationships because this is something that's important, but we'll come back maybe next week or the week after, and go back to some of the lessons and teachings and things like that that we normally do on the channel.
But so this is hi, thanks for joining us. So this is a question. Have you ever been on a blind date?
Have you ever been on a blind date? That's easy for me. Nope.
Nope, neither
Nope.
have I. I've never been on a blind date. In the chat, have you ever been on a blind date?
And if so, how did it go?
Yeah, how did it go? I've never been on a blind date.
How about this one? What is your best way to relax? Because this is something
That's a
that
good
my
one.
wife has difficulty and challenges in doing because she
Why
will
you
work
calling me out?
nonstop. Because we being hot. Yeah, if y'all know us, y'all know what being hot is.
That's not being hot.
What's your best way to relax? And keep it clean because this is still it's PG. So keep it clean.
I made a video and Gil told me I couldn't share it. My best way to relax.
So you can ready to try to share. No, she can ready to try to share it. So no, change that one.
Okay, so my best way to relax is
I already know.
I'll
I'll tell you what it is, but you can say your answer, but I'll tell you what your best way to relax is. Go ahead, tell me.
Oh, you
Go
gonna
ahead, tell
me
them. No, I know your best way to relax, but you can tell them
You
what
can't
you
tell
think
them
it is.
that, though.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all what hers is.
Don't you do that?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's private.
It's clean.
No, but that's
It's clean.
private.
No, she have no idea what I'm talking about right now,
Okay, my best way to relax is
and
to
it's
know.
gonna be weird you out there. I'm telling you, it's gonna be.
My best way to relax is to know that everything is done. Then that way I
Nope.
can relax.
Nope, that ain't it.
Okay, what is it?
Believe it or not, y'all, she likes going to the chiropractor.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh. You right.
Is that
Babe, you right.
How do you relax with somebody cracking your bones?
Oh my gosh. It is. That is my best way to relax. It is. It disarms me.
Yep, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. So what's your best way to relax? But you can answer mine since I
Okay, what's
told
yours?
yours. No, watch.
Good.
I can tell you what my best way to relax
You
is.
want me to tell the public or the private way?
I'm gonna just tell mine. You.
Oh.
I'm gonna say mine is a long hot shower.
After we make love.
Well, yeah, but just even period, just a long hot shower. Not after we make love, but just a long hot shower. I just like a shower, especially when you're tired or even when you wake up. I know this is weird, but are you a morning shower person or a night shower person?
Yeah, that's a good
I'm a
question.
night. I'm a night.
That's a good
but
question.
I just like taking a shower at night and
Yeah.
a long hot shower. So that's one that I really enjoy. That's a way for it to relax to me.
Okay.
So what's yours? You can put it in the chat if you're just watching. So
Okay, so you asked the
so
question.
here
So I'm gonna
she
do.
come with that never have I never.
So
but
I'm gonna do.
she just is like her favorite stuff. So
Yeah, I love this. This is so cool. Have you ever gone on a date with someone to make someone else jealous?
no, nope. Because if you just joining us, we've been together 35 years and we started dating when we were a sophomore and a freshman in high school. Then we broke up. And then she cussed me out. But then we got back together when we were 18. But that's a whole nother story, so I'm not going to go into that one. But then, so we really didn't date too long outside. So what was the
Have
question?
you ever dated someone to make somebody else jealous?
No, I haven't dated anybody. It was really just you. So I
Well-
didn't date anybody to make somebody
Well,
jealous.
you may not have dated someone to make someone else jealous, but when you dated me, it made someone else jealous.
Oh, that could be, but I have no idea.
It
I didn't.
wasn't-
I didn't
that
do it
wasn't
intentionally.
intention.
No.
Right. It wasn't.
What about you?
I'm asking you a question. No, I have never dated someone to make someone else jealous. Have you ever dated someone to make someone else jealous? If you have, put that in the chat. Put that in the chat and ask that question of the person that you're with. These are good ways to start communication. And plus, we said we were going to work on our fun this year, y'all. So we're trying to work on our fun. So that's what we're doing. So, babe, what's the question you got to ask?
What is your most proudest moment? What is your most proudest moment? What's your most proudest moment?
That's a good question.
Yeah. See, I'm just
That
asking
is.
questions.
Okay, so what was my most proudest moment?
And let's put a caveat on these now. You can't say, "Oh, when I gave my life to Christ." No, we just gonna say everybody. That's a given. So
Well,
you
if
can't say that
if
one.
that's not a given, then we want to lead you to
No,
Christ.
no. Well, yeah, that's true. But we just gonna say you can't use that one. That's kind of like automatic.
Okay, and you can't use when you got married or when you had kids.
Okay.
It has to be something that you accomplished
Okay, I got
within
one.
yourself.
I got one, but
Okay.
go ahead. You want me to go
Okay.
first?
Yes.
Let's see what you say, Alexander. She... oh no, them spectacles are nice, bro. I don't, them good, man. Them good. Mine is paying rent. It's paying the rent for your mom. See, that's
Yes,
awesome.
that's
That's
a
a
good
proud
one.
moment.
That's a
That's awesome.
great crowd
That's
proud
awesome.
moment.
That's awesome. I would say mine. One of my most proudest moments is maybe something small to me, but
Well, to it.
when I passed accounting after failing it 3
Ooh,
times.
baby. Yes,
This is
y'all.
college accounting, and I'm not an accountant, but it was a class I had to take, and I got my degree and all that stuff. But when I have no idea why, maybe because I failed it so many times that I was like, "Am I just dumb, or I just can't do this?" But
You're not dumb.
it was just that sense of accomplishment. You ever had something that you really tried to do and you just couldn't stop, and you just said, "You know what? I'm not giving up." And I would get so mad afterwards because I thought I had it done. And I didn't struggle through college except this class, and I'm pretty decent with numbers, but it was just something about it that
I was
just,
proud of you too.
oh my God. Now it's like, nope, failed it again. Oh my God. That was just so irritating. But I stuck with it and I passed. But so what about yours? What is one of your most proudest moments?
Um, it's in the process of happening, but it hasn't happened yet. But the thing that I am the most proud of right now in my life is taking responsibility for our content and creating an app.
Okay.
That's something I'm really proud of because I feel like rather than whining about what's going on these platforms, I was proactive and created something that could be ours.
Okay.
That's what I'm proud of.
Okay. So your turn. I asked that question.
Okay. So I get to ask.
So if you guys got a question in there, put it in the chat. Thank you guys. Thanks for your positive comments. We enjoy that. Appreciate it. Wise Love and Harriet H. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Okay. So
And these are clean questions, so you guys don't have to worry about that. It's not X-rated, so this
No.
is just supposed to be fun.
okay.
So ask y'all. Hopefully y'all are asking questions of y'all's peeps or something that you can
Yeah.
ask them.
Put it in. Share it on social media. Put it out there.
Go
Ask
ahead.
other people.
Go
how
ahead.
they- Okay. So this question I'm gonna ask it, but I'm gonna ask it. Never have I ever had a crush on someone I met at a wedding.
No. Man, I'm a bunch of no's.
You?
And we go to a lot of
I
weddings
had a crush on him,
but not at a wedding. Not at a wedding.
but I came to the wedding with you. So, okay, to you. So, to you guys out here in the audience, have you ever had a crush on someone that you met at a wedding? Because my cousin met her husband at a wedding. Ashley and James, they met at a wedding.
Oh, really?
They
I didn't know
did.
that.
They met at a wedding. Yay!
That's cool. That's cool.
Yes. So, have you ever had a crush on someone you met at a wedding? Because Gil and I have been married for a long time, so I have a crush on him every time I go to a wedding because it just makes me see him in a different light.
Right. So now we're going to shift gears a little bit. What is the food that you dislike the most? What is the food?
Me? Want me to answer that?
How about we do this? Answer it for me and I'll answer it for you.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah,
Switch
we're going
it
to
up.
switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
Answer it for your significant other or your partner. What is the food I dislike the most? See, and normally we would do this with points, and we would say give yourself a point, make it a little competitive, but because it's
gonna do
Mama's
that.
Day, Mama's weekend, we're going to keep it easy. We're going to keep it easy.
Yeah,
But
we're
go
not
ahead.
gonna make it competitive.
Clams. Oh my God, man. Are those fried or are those
Used to
baked or
love
are those
clams.
used to?
Yeah.
But which one is mine?
Your thing.
Dislike.
you
The one I
dis-
dislike the most. Mm.
Oh, lima beans.
Oh yeah. I can't
Lima
do that.
beans. I love lima beans. Gil cannot stand lima beans.
No.
Yeah,
no.
lima beans.
What is a food that you dislike the most?
The most. Think about the longest thing I have not eaten the longest.
Spam.
No.
No.
The thing I have not eaten the longest.
The longest red meat.
Yes. There you
Red
go.
meat?
That boy, no meat right there.
Red meat?
Yes, flesh.
Yeah.
I hate flesh.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're both plant-based eaters, so but I'm just thinking about even before that. Yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
eat a
I
lot of
never
meat
liked
or
red
anything
meat.
like
I've
that.
never liked it.
Or anything like that. So hopefully you guys are asking questions of your partners if you're watching. This is just supposed to be light. We're
and
just only gonna be on here for a
fun.
little
It's
while.
supposed to be exciting and fun.
But if you just joined us, we thank you for hanging out with us with Gil and Renee from the Rich Relationship Refuge, and
We are marriage and
we
relationship
asking
coach.
questions tonight
Yeah, we
of your
playing Never Have I
significant,
Ever.
or you gotta go show you how old we are too, because I don't even know if they still play that or still call it that.
Okay.
Is this a never ever
it's
ever
your
never?
turn?
No, I
You
asked
asked that
that one.
question.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been in a long distance relationship?
Oh, that's easy for us.
Yes. We have been in a long distance relationship
And
multiple times.
how far was the mileage? You talking about with
Okay,
us?
let's see that. What's the longest you've been
Distance wise.
What's the longest amount of time you've been in a long distance relationship, and what's the furthest distance? And I bet you we beat y'all unless y'all military.
Well, even military count. What's the farthest you've been away from each other? No, go ahead.
We've been the Middle East,
Well, yeah, it was like 8,000 miles, 8,000 plus.
and the longest was a year, 12
Yeah.
months.
Yep.
That was long.
Yeah, that was hard.
It was very hard.
And this is even without no Skype and no. All we had is just,
we didn't have, and you know
we
what?
didn't have the internet.
We were in.
I mean, we had the internet, but we couldn't use it like we can use it now, man.
That was hard. We literally cried we both cried.
I ain't.
Yes, you did. We both cried all the way to the airport, and it made me even sadder because to see him cry, oh my gosh, that just broke my heart.
Yeah.
So yes, we have had long distance. Have you been in a long distance relationship? What's the longest time and what's the longest distance? Put
What
that in
Camille
the
said,
chat.
hey, Camille, what's going on?
Camille.
She said a year and a half, California and Tennessee.
Ooh,
Man,
okay.
that's rough.
That's
can be,
hard.
yeah.
That's far.
California
But
to Tennessee.
I still think the Middle East is.
Well, that's farther.
That's
yeah,
still
but that's
far.
still, even if you military, that count too.
Yeah, that counts. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for hanging out with
We
us.
love you.
Yep. But so,
Okay, so the next question, I did my never have I ever. It's Gil's turn.
So this is one that you could say, what movie can you watch over and over again?
I bet you know what mine is. I know what yours is. Oh, wait a minute.
What movie can you watch over and over and over again? Put it in the chat.
Oh, I know what Gil's is. You got so many movies he can watch over and over and over again. I only have one.
Yep. And what Ben say, do you think long distance relationships are made harder by the internet? And if so, yeah. Do I think it's made harder by the internet?
It's made easier.
I would say a little bit of yes and no. Reason why I say that is because we have the ability to communicate with anybody at any distance, at any time, at any place right now. The internet has revolutionized that. There's a saying that we have the ability to communicate, but we don't communicate very well with those capabilities that we have.
Right.
So I would say the reason why I say yes and no is because yes, the internet has made it a little bit harder in the sense of
Connection.
we are not connected to the
Relating.
people, or even it's very superficial, even stuff that if you're in a relationship with someone that you may reach out to them and talk, but what are you really talking about, or what are you really taking advantage of and really digging in for when
Getting
it
to
comes
know
to,
each other.
to talking about it? The Last Dragon, that's a Boomerang. Those are some good
I
ones.
love that.
Those are
oh
awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Brown Sugar.
Oh, I love that movie too.
The Harder They Fall. I haven't seen that one. The Harder They Fall. Enter the Dragon. That's always a classic. But yours, Renee, none.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. Oh, I already know. It was our first.
It was our first date.
It was our first date movie. It was Purple Rain.
I watched that movie 22 times, and I could watch it
It's
again
Purple
right now.
Rain.
Purple Rain. That's the only movie I've watched over and over and over again.
Pulp Fiction. Oh man, that's a
really
serious
good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I know what yours is, babe.
What?
Yours is The Christmas Story.
Nope.
Yours.
I watch it every Christmas Eve.
Oh, Polar
6 o'clock.
Express. Oh my gosh, yes. Polar Express. Gil watches Polar Express. We watch it every year, and that is his thing. We got to watch it on Christmas
The Best
Eve.
Man.
Oh, I love that one too. That was a good movie. I also like Stitch. That was a really good movie. I liked it if you want to laugh. That was
But
really
see,
good
I'm a
movie.
movie person, so I can
Yeah,
watch
Gil
movies.
has a lot of
I can,
movies.
I
He
can,
likes
well, I don't
movies a
have a
lot.
lot, but I can watch a lot. I mean, we got all the pay channels
Yes.
and all that kind of stuff, but you can watch it.
I don't really like watching movies over and over again. If I've seen it once, I normally don't want to see it again.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so
So what's yours?
Oh, so it's a never ever ever.
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever.
The cooking guy. Okay, I think he said, what is that? Testicles. Never seen that one.
Okay. Never have I ever lied about my relationship status.
Never have I ever lied about my relationship status. I'm going to say yes.
You've lied about it?
Yes.
Okay.
When I was in the 3rd grade, it was this girl that was like sitting in front of me and she asked me to be her boyfriend. And I said I would. And I regretted that from day one.
But no, it said, did you lie? You told the truth.
No, but I told her yes.
Oh, you told her you would be her boyfriend?
Yes. You know, you passed a note back to somebody, would you?
No, babe. The question is, have you ever lied about your relationship status? Not
Yes.
that you regretted it.
Oh, well, okay.
That's not the same thing.
Well, I regretted that.
He done changed the question. Okay, y'all. Have you ever regretted your answering your relationship status? But I have never lied about my relationship status.
Yeah. Oh,
No.
that's kind of like saying you with somebody when you not.
Yes.
I think women would
Or
be.
like saying
I
that
think
you
women would
married
be. I think women would be more likely to do that.
I would say, I always say I'm married. I don't ever say I'm not saying I'm married. But I think that if you were to go to be with the Lord, I would still say I was married.
You would still.
I would still say I'm married. Leave me
Because
alone.
you are.
I
Because
am.
it says till death do you part, and you ain't dead, so that means you still married.
Babe,
That's
not
what it
that
meant.
mean. Y'all, that's
yeah.
not what that means. No, once he go, I'm not married, and once I go, he ain't married. Don't listen. Don't. Somebody will take that little part and make that a whole video. And people say you married to forever. That ain't what we saying, y'all.
If one of y'all still alive, you still married.
No, don't say that. Ooh, see, babe, that's gonna be
This
out
is
there on the
just
internet.
joke. This is-
That's not true. Scratch that.
So, my turn. What's your go-to musical artist or style of music that you can listen to no matter what?
Okay, I can answer
Here's your
for you.
favorite musical artist or style of music that you can listen to no matter what.
Okay, I'm gonna say answer yours for you, and you can answer for me.
And do married couples start looking alike? Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. I think that you look like who feeds you. Kids who aren't yours start looking like you too.
But go ahead.
But
your
people
turn.
say we do look alike.
Yeah.
But we've been together since we were 18.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
Go ahead.
we just answered this question
No,
today.
the music.
I already know Gil's.
R&B. Go ahead. Yep.
Gil's is jazz, and his favorite is John Coltrane.
That's my favorite song. Favorite things by John
Yes.
Coltrane.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It is.
And what is-
Neo soul 90s R&B. That's always a good one.
Okay.
Yep.
And
What is yours? Prince. Purple Rain.
No, music.
Prince.
No,
Purple Rain.
no, I love Prince, but no, that's my favorite music.
Oh,
that I
it
can
is-
listen to anytime.
It would be worship.
Yes,
It would be worship music.
Do you know who
yeah.
my favorite praise and worship leader is? Praise and worship song singer is?
It depends. That changes a lot depending on what season you're in.
Who would you say my favorite is? Think about it.
It was
I wonder if you know.
more than anything. Nope. Like I said, it changes. So the one that you played,
The
that
longest. The person's music I've listened to the longest.
the person.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll probably be CeCe Winans.
Yes. I love her. Cece, I love you. And Nicole Mullen. I love both of them.
Clarence Carter. Okay. That's
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's my turn?
So we got a couple more. We're gonna do 2 more.
Okay.
But we just want to hang out with y'all tonight. So if you just join us, we thank y'all for just putting it in the chat. Mary, that's always a good one.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah,
for
I love
putting it
them
in
too.
the chat. That's
you
always
guys
awesome.
watched their episode on Dear Future Wifey. It was amazing. It's about forgiveness. Go and watch Erica Campbell and her husband's episode on Dear Future Wifey podcast. Amazing.
Okay. So you
Okay.
pick your last question. I'll pick my last question. Thanks, Wise Love. We love you guys too. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Go ahead.
Somebody, I got to find something that is.
Okay, I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
What skill do you want to learn next? What skill do you want to learn next? Or talent? Skill or talent?
Mine? Coding.
I done created a nerd, y'all.
I want to learn a coding language.
A programming language.
A programming language.
A programming language?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
That's what I want.
I'm scared, y'all. because my wife get on the computer and I don't see her right now. She's just gone. I taught her how to build a web page and she's gone, y'all. She's gone.
I'm not. I love you, baby.
Until that computer get it sitting right over there, and she's probably looked at it a couple times.
No,
Like,
I have
oh
not.
yeah, I got something to do.
No, I
But
don't.
okay, mine. What would you say mine is?
Something you want to learn how to do?
Yep. It's something that I have always
Oh,
aspired to
learn
do.
to play an instrument.
There you go.
I
Learn.
know you,
I just don't
baby.
have the
I know
time.
you.
You know, you just don't have the time. But
Learn an instrument,
Yep,
yes.
yep.
He's tried on multiple occasions. Okay, so never have I ever forgotten our wedding anniversary.
Nope. Nope. And for those who are married, who you hanging out with us like that, if you don't have that date tattooed on your brain where somebody asks you, like, how long y'all been together? When's your anniversary? You should be able to spit that thing out like that.
Well, let me tell y'all what happened. Okay, sidebar. So we went to Aspire on Thursday.
This is a speaking event for
It's
business.
speaking for businesses, and we met Marcus Lemones. He is like one of my favorite business coaches.
I've never seen her act like that. She fanned out, y'all.
I sure did. I was like, oh my gosh, Marcus Lemones! And he is just as sweet and kind as he is in person. So he asked us, how long have we been together? Well, we've been together for 38 years. But we've been married for 35 years.
Right.
We'll be married 36 years in December. And so Gil answered the question. I was about to say, do you mean married or together? And so
I just spit it out.
Gil said 36.
36 in December, bro.
And so Mark is like, oh, so you don't know the date. You don't know the date. I was like, well, I was going to, I'm a very direct, that was no question, the question, how long you been together. So I thought that was funny. And in the video, you can hear him saying, you didn't know the date. You hear the Marcus Lemones saying, you didn't know the date. You didn't know the date. So that's like a running joke now forever that I didn't know the date.
She knew the date.
I know the date.
But we appreciate you guys just hanging out with us and just answering some questions here. You know, time flies when we doing this, so we just like to come on and say thanks for hanging out with us.
We love you
Happy
guys.
Mother's Day again for you guys who are moms.
And I want to ask you guys to do something.
Okay.
I want you all to go on your TVs and in your house and cut on Rich Relationship Refuge.
Just watch a couple videos and give us some thumbs up.
We are struggling to get watch hours. Our long content, which is that's what our thing is really investing into couples so you can have a better relationship with yourself, God, others, food, and money. And that's what our whole channel is about. But the thing about YouTube is that we have all these watch hours for our shorts, but they don't count towards our long content. So we are asking you all to please, if all of you guys who are watching cut it on your television this week and left it on and just let it play in your house. I am not. Gil's laughing. I'm so serious, y'all.
Because I don't even do that in my own house, y'all. There's only so much I can hear my voice over and over and over again.
And see, for me, I love to hear his voice. I can sit and listen to Gil talk over and over and over because I love him and I love his voice. But I'm asking you guys.
Thanks, Ben, for subscribing. We appreciate it.
Thank you for subscribing. If you guys have not subscribed to our channel, please don't just tell us that we beautiful. Subscribe to our channel, y'all.
Because what we really want to do is just make deposits in relationships.
Yeah. And something that's positive. Because most of the people, they either are talking about marriage from a place
they're talking about marriage.
They're talking about marriage from a
sense.
negative sense, or they're talking about marriage and they don't know what they're talking about because they're not living it. We're not telling you what we read in the book. We have successfully been single, dated, got engaged, and been married to the same people for 38 years. We've been married 35, together for 38 years. So we're asking you guys, let's show YouTube that we want positive things to watch and listen to, because most of the videos that are going viral are like cat videos, y'all, like stupid stuff. So I don't think that that's the way we are. We're more intelligent than that. So we need to show them that we want positive, encouraging, sound like Caleb, don't I? Show.
Well, you just plugging everybody tonight.
Yeah, it's okay.
But that's okay. But we appreciate you guys. If you subscribe, thank you so much. We appreciate thumbs up. We love hanging out with you guys. We making deposits in your relationships just so we can all get stronger together.
And get better, because nobody helped us. We didn't know all these things, so we'll make sure you know. So we're going to do these game nights every once in a while because it's nice to just get together and just get to know each other. And if you have questions, please put them in the chat, or you can send them to our email at help@richrelationshiprefuge.com. The app will be available like probably in June. And the book, we redid our book, The Marital Code to Oneness. And we also have a new book for our singles. It's called The Singles Blueprint to Dating and Marriage. And so if you want some insights on how to date to get married, we want to help you do that.
So we appreciate you guys. Thanks
And
for
we
all the
love
comments.
you.
Thanks for sharing, just for hanging out with us for a few minutes. We love you guys, and we will see you guys. Well, are we doing next week? No, we got a seminar to teach next
Oh
week.
yeah, next Saturday
We'll be teaching next week. So
Yes.
the following week, we won't be on next week. We'll be on the following week.
Yeah,
So,
we say that, but yeah.
but we might. We'll see you guys.
We're going to pop up. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being the best part of our community. We love you, and you are more than enough in Christ Jesus.
See y'all. Night.